Here we have a 2010 custom pumper for Brookfield, Nova Scotia. They're using a 2010 Spartan MetroStar cab. The cab has a Cummins ISC 330 horsepower engine, an Allison 3000 EVS transmission. It has a 6-person cab with a vehicle data recorder that meets NFPA 1901 2009 edition. The chassis has automatic traction chains activated from the driver's position. The front bumper is an extended front bumper. It is a 24-inch extension. In the bumper, it houses a trash line connection with storage for hose in between the frame rails, 2 air horns, and a 100-watt siren. It is a Metalfab body top mount pumper. It carries 800 gallons of water. It has a 1250 imperial gallon per minute pump from Hale. The tank to pump valve is a 4-inch valve, and the tank fill is a 3-inch tank fill. There is a master intake valve on each side suction. They're electrically controlled from the operator's position on top of the pump panel. There is 2 4-inch discharges, one on each side, and there is a 2.5-inch discharge on each side and on the rear. There are 2 speed lays that are stored underneath the platform where the operator stands, with 2 covers that open towards the outside. There is some small storage underneath the speed lays for loose accessories. There is a step on each side of the pump house that can be used to access a top mount storage area for loose equipment. And there is a access on the pump panel on each side, and one at the transverse section at the operator's knees to gain access for the pump for storage. The compartments are high side compartments on both sides with AM door roll-up doors, and there are 3 SCBA bottle tubes mounted in the fender well, along with Zyco ditch lights that are used for while backing up. There is a suction hose stored at the top portion of the left side fender top. At the rear of the unit, we find the NFPA 1901 compliant reflective striping. There are 2 storage areas for 10-foot 6-inch suction hoses. There is a rear compartment with a step mounted over it to allow easy access to the upper hosebed storage. There is scene lights mounted on the back portion as well as the side of the body, and the entire unit has Wayland LED light package. There is a traffic bar mounted underneath the hose bed. The hose bed is set up with 3 adjustable dividers and 1 fixed divider that will support the aluminum deck plate covers on top of the hose bed. On the right side of the unit, we have high side storage again, and there's a Zyco horizontal ladder rack that is activated from the rear of the body. That will come down 90-degree angle in order to allow easy removal of the 24-foot 2-section, 14-foot roof, and 10-foot attic ladder. On this 2010 Spartan MetroStar with a Metalfab top mount body, we have a Wayland LED package. We have a 60-inch light bar on top of the cab that has a Opticom integrated. There are 2 flashers in the front grille, 1 set of flashers on each side of the bumper, 1 flasher between the driver and the rear door, 1 flasher on the back portion of the rear fender well, and then there is a Wayland rear beacon, and they are both red. There are scene lights mounted on the side of the cab, 2 on the side of the body and 2 on the rear, as well as 2 12-volt FRC lights. On this 2010 Metalfab top mount pumper, there are 2 speed lays that are located underneath the operator's standing position. They're designed to carry 200 feet of 1 1/4 hose. There are 2 storages, 1 on each side of the top mount panel for storage. The pump panel has stainless steel panels. There is one 6-inch suction, one 4-inch discharge, and one 2.5-inch inlet, and one 2.5-inch discharge reduced down to 1.5 inches on each side. The top portion has open top storage. The front left side compartment has a pull-out tray and an adjustable shelf, along with the electrical panel for the 12-volt accessories of the unit. The high side, left side compartment has two adjustable shelves. In the rear fender well, there is a Zyco bottle storage for SCBAs, Zyco ditch light, the Whelen flasher, and the fuel fill. The rear compartment again has one adjustable shelf and one pull-out tray. The pull-out trays have cylinders that lock the tray in the open and close position. On the back of the truck, at the top portion, there are two aluminum deck plate covers with cylinders that keep them in the open position. There are two adjustable dividers on one side and one adjustable divider on the other side of the fixed mill divider that is used to support the deck plate covers. There is a traffic bar advisor underneath the hose bed with a step mounted underneath to allow easy access to the hose bed. The rear compartment has two pull-out tool boards and one pull-out tray. There is a reflective striping on the rear of the unit to meet NFPA 1901. The rear bumper is grip strut aluminum for non-slip surface. There is two storages underneath the T of the tank for 6-inch, 10-foot long suction hoses, and again all Whelen LED lighting. On the right side, there is the Zyco horizontal ladder access system that is controlled from the rear of the truck. It carries a 24-foot 2-section, 14-foot roof, and a 10-foot attic ladder. The rear right side compartment has one adjustable shelf and one pull-out tray. In the high side, right side compartment, there are two SCBA brackets. And in the rear fender well, there is two SCBA bottle holders and one Whelen LED flasher with the Zyco ditch light similar to the other side. In the front right side compartment, there's another adjustable shelf with a pull-out tray. On the right side panel, there is one 4-inch discharge, one 4-inch direct tank fill, one 2.5-inch discharge, and a 6-inch suction, along with the foam pump for one tank. The foam system is a Foam Pro 2002 dual tank system with the dual 20 imperial gallon cells. On the pump panel, we have the controls for the pre-primer. That is, the primer is plumbed to the outside of the Hale electric manual intake valve that is used to prime the truck from the porter tank, and then switch over from between booster tank and forward tank. The control for the Hale master intake valve is down at the bottom portion of the panel. It has three lights: red to indicate close, orange to indicate that the valve is in transit, and green to show it's completely open. There is an Acron electric control for the 4-inch direct tank fill. The foam gauges are from FRC. This unit has a Foam Pro 2002 dual tank unit. This unit has a FRC in control electric governor. There is the water gauge from FRC as well. The primer is a Hale oilless primer. We utilize RV antifreeze to lubricate the veins of the primer. There is the top mount controls for each discharge that are color coded. The tank to pump is a 4-inch tank to pump, therefore it requires a manual hand wheel to meet ULC and NFPA.